Why has the stock gone down 44 the last 3 months? Does anyone actually have an answer for this? They're sitting at no debt, 1.2 B cash on hand, and have had great earnings recently. Is this just another dip before rip situation with the next earnings report coming soon, or is there something I haven't read yet? I'm never selling, so I really don't care, but I just don't understand why it would be going down right now based on recent performance that the company has had. If there's any explanation as to what you guys think is the cause for the downward price action, I'd love to hear it. One of the few things I have seen in the mainstream media is the description of the stock market as the feeling of the rich people with all the backroom deals and shady derivatives. Options ECT. ECT. We have long let the time behind us that buy and sell impact the price. GME is where it is because some people need it to be there. If nobody would need the price down, they would ride the wave of ape buying and make a killing. They don't do this because they can't have a high price of GME. Shorting. Lol, they are pulling a Melvin 2.0. When GME has a full year's profitability with a stronger FCF. They have no thesis. Claiming it as a one-off or the market will tank and the world will end won't cut it either. It's already super undervalued based off its current fundamentals. FCF revenues should be nearing 40-ish a share, assuming you have little to no multiplier, which is bullshit. Constant short pressure. Dark pool abuse. High-frequency trading. Planned shares. Vlad Tenev's haircut. GME is literally the only thing that I want to buy in this world that is getting cheaper. So I'm not complaining. I'm Dr. Singh. I think it's been made clear that fundamentals only matter when it's in the elite's best interest. Retail has not sold, and we have DRS numbers to prove it. Because the shorts continue to do as they please with zero consequences. 3 years straight and counting. Oh, you think there's a logical reason to it, do you? How funny. Seriously though. Simply put, it's down because the powers that be need it to be down, and they control the markets, so they will it to be so. They have complete control right up until when they don't. Because Citadel is our market maker. 3 months? Go back further, Chief. They control the price, we control the exit. You just don't get it, bro. By doing nothing we are winning, bro. I'm getting greedy while others are fearful. Bought XX more today. Partly because of RC's letter titled Survival. Partly because this is what happens to GME on trend. Same shit happened like 2 years ago. It's gonna be ugly as GME continues to stay silent. Have 0 moves lined up. And no quarterly calls. Everyone keeps talking about profitable quarters and Web3 soon. And man, I sure as hell hope that is coming because everything else is not so hot. It's called desperation from short sellers. Crime left unchecked and unpunished. The SEC. As much as it's a tough pill to swallow. Without any forward guidance from RC and limited evidence of a credible turnaround plan, cutting costs will only get us so far. The stock is still significantly overvalued compared to book value $4.15. If we zoom out, despite historic OPEX cycle run-ups, we've been on a constant downtrend since the squeeze. If we don't get significant and sustained positive cash flow, there's no reason to think we'll hold double figures in the short term. Aggressive shorting can only last so long. Either the company goes bankrupt, which is not going to happen, or the company is profitable, causing additional investors to enter positions that crush said shorts. IDK, but at this price I'm working for GME shares. All I know is that it'll take 27.4 years for GME to go bankrupt if Ryan Cohen doesn't improve things at all. Yep. Over 27 years for GameStop to blow through the $1.2 billion in cash it's sitting on at the rate it's been going through it the last 2.5 years. Point being, the company can't go bankrupt for the foreseeable future without massive mistakes being made. Forward. Ryan Cohen is working his magic. Lower share price just gets us to the finish line faster. TikTok. Crime maybe? I hold this since more than 2 years and it had only go down. So nothing abnormal in my opinion lol. I bought it $175 a share. So $40 for an actual shares. MOASS they said. Still waiting lol. At this point it's not even worth selling rolling on the floor laughing whatever reason I don't sell rolling on the floor laughing. The only thing I can think of is Cohen's letter that said survival. I think everyone is expecting a cutback in spending and survival depends on navigating this accordingly. The majority of the volume for GME is short volume. Shorting requires a share to be borrowed then sold. So shorting drives price down. That is basically it. Most of retail is buying. But the buys never hit the exchange to impact price. Fundamentals serve no purpose. There are some great points here to consider, but here is one that I haven't seen introduced for consideration. The recent success that Shorty has had killing off towel stock has freed up capital and leverage which given them extra resources to double down on their other short positions like GME or popcorn or headphone. 250 at these prices. I won't pretend I know what is going on. But besides the usual suspects, macroeconomics have not been good, and with higher bond rates a lot of money has been pulled out of stocks. I can't tell you when it will change. But at some point things will flip and you will wish you bought more when things were down. Because MOAS is tomorrow. Retail investors are outgunned, outmaneuvered and used to like a dirty rag. My shares will stay in ComputerShare forever just to see what happens. IDK, but I just bought 40 more shares at the lowest I've ever bought, so thanks. Because there is no positive price pressure as the options chain is dry and barren. Even in the case of a run it would not go far. As run always extend to gamma max 10-15. For now that's about $20. Hedges won because people here got psyops against options. Which is what started all this. The price is fucking fake. No fucks given. I brought 9 today. It's the same answer as it has always been. It's a manipulated stock. Don't read too much into it. I'm just appreciating Kenny for providing me with cheaper shares. No forward guidance. Buy the dip pussy. Me every time it hits a new 52-week low. Is this the dip before the rip? Buys more. IDIOSYNCRATICRISK. Everything has gone down the last 3 months. Would also like to know. Also, what's GameStop doing about it? They seem pretty okay with it for some reason. Barely break even with decline in yearly revenue is not great earnings. It's not horrible but far from great. In times of recession and economic challenges, weakness in current demand, nothing else is reflected by the price as anything but unexpected. If it surprises you, adjust your prediction model. MOAS tomorrow only keeps PPL hyped for so long. Reality is taking its toll. Bed Bath really gave them a lifeline. Because the entire stock market is a fucking joke scam. It's called stealing. Citadel naked shorting organized crime racket. That's all there is to it. Do you actually expect a real answer here? You either have to believe the DD and scream crime as the answer to everything you don't understand, or you accept that in the absence of crime, the share price is currently overvalued by any reasonable metric.